Today we are going to talk about the excessive use of force used by police. Sadly, we hear more about the excessive use of force than we do anything else that the police actually do. And this is really bad because it breaks the trust that the community has in the police officers, but it also hurts the respect. And without respect, how far are we really going to get? And the truth is, it's really not a lot of officers who actually use excessive force. It is a few officers that actually use it. And they make us believe, the media makes us believe that all officers are exactly the same. And that's not fair. I mean, really, is everyone actually exactly the same? But what is police brutality? There's been a few different ways to see it. And one thing is, one of the articles that I found as I did some research was an article by a man named Christian Boone. And he is a writer for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. And he wrote an article on this man who was stopped named Hollins. Hollins was pulled over by Officer Michael, and they knew each other already. There was already a criminal record here. And when Hollins was ordered out of the vehicle by Officer Michael, he got out and put his hands up. He put them right up over his head to show that he was not a threat. Officer Michael went over and he punched him in the face. And then he threw him to the ground and tasered him. Not only that, his other officer arrived on the scene, one of his backup officers. And this backup officer, Officer McDonald, actually came over and kicked Hollins in the face. But again, he was on the ground, not resisting arrest in any way. Another form of the police brutality, that was manhandling. That happened to Hollins, that is manhandling, where they actually use their hands. They don't use their guns. They just grab them, they drag them, they punch them, things like that. The next thing is, and there's also this myth that goes with this that I'm going to say. The myth is that only certain races and genders get attacked. And that's very far from the actual truth. And this one right here shows it. An article on Chicago.com entitled "Shooting of an Off-Duty Chicago Firefighter by Police Heads to Court" shows that it doesn't matter who you are, police brutality still shows up. This firefighter was actually shot at 40 times. According to the officers, they thought he had a gun. They thought he was suicidal. So they came expecting to deal with a suicidal man. And when he got out of the car, he went to hold up his wallet, which had his badge in it. And they thought that was a gun. And they shot 40 times and hit him 14. This case has been so convoluted that this actually happened in 2013, but it is just now going to court. And I still don't have all the details. How can we change all this? Police brutality has been around for a very, very long time, so how can we combat this? One police department, actually located in Washington, called in the cops' office and the CNA Corporation and asked them to come in and study them. go over a list of investigations where they had used force in the past 5 years and see how well they had handled it. They wanted to know the trends. They wanted to know their strengths. They wanted to know their weaknesses. They wanted to know how they could improve their department. And they wanted to know how can we gain the trust of our community back. I think that was an amazing, amazing start, especially since they brought in people that were unbiased, because they brought in outsiders to come and look at them. Not people that would be like, we've done this for this many years and we need to keep it that way. No, they brought in people that were outside. They had no connection with the people, had no connection with the officers. They could come in and give their unbiased view on what they can do better. Another strategy is the mandatory use of body cameras, because I believe that this actually holds the officers more accountable, but it also shows them at work. It shows where they can improve based on this video. It will also help them if their case does go to court. They can prove why they decided to do what they did and handle the situation the way they did. The last strategy is that I believe that we really need to make a humongous effort on actually making sure that our officers are trained correctly. We need to take the time to really go through and make sure they're prepared for the situations that they're going to see. We wouldn't want our kids to be thrown into a situation and not know what to do. We wouldn't send them in unprepared. We wouldn't send them in to fail. And that is what we are doing with our police officers when we do not train them correctly. And we still expect them to somehow magically be able to handle everything. If they're not trained and they're not properly equipped, they cannot do the job that we have asked them to do. So in conclusion, I believe that we have a lot of great ideas to change the police department. However, we need to make sure that we actually take them seriously and put them into place. We can work together as a team in the different police stations and officers all together and really sit down and try and figure things out. And that will improve our community greatly.